Hello everyone, I'm Ben, one of the founders of Mazuma. We're here today to talk about 5 trucking tax strategies that'll help you minimize your tax bill at the end of the year. But before we get into the details, please just remember that this is information, and I'm going to kind of load you up with some information here, but anytime it becomes overwhelming or you just need to talk to somebody about it, don't hesitate to reach out to your dedicated accounting team. All right, your bookkeeper or your tax professional will be available, whether you're calling, chatting, texting, or emailing Mazuma. So please remember that part of our services does depend on you sharing important information with us. We will occasionally email you and request you to send us tax and business information throughout the year, and maybe particularly at the end of the year. Also, on a day-to-day, month-by-month basis, please do your best to separate your business and personal expenses. So the best way to do this is to open up a dedicated business bank account where you use that card anytime you're paying for anything related to your business. That ensures your business is separate from your personal transactions and makes accounting and capturing deductions much easier. Diving in a little bit here to taxes, we want you to be aware that there are really 2 main types of taxes coming from the IRS that you're going to be charged as you run your business. Self-employment tax is the government's way of collecting Social Security and Medicare taxes from business owners. Okay, typically you pay those taxes when you're an employee of a business by the employer withholding Social Security and Medicare from your paycheck. As a business owner, no one is holding those taxes from you, so the IRS calculates those and applies those taxes on your tax return at the end of the year. It's a pretty high tax, 15% on any profits that your business generates during the year, so please be aware of that. The other taxes, obviously, that show up in almost every state and for federal purposes as well, are income taxes. Okay, that's the general graduated tax rate schedule that everyone pays on their federal returns and that most people pay depending on which state they live in. Choosing the right entity structure can be a very important factor to ensuring you're not overpaying on taxes. Okay, and there's 4 main entities that we find our small businesses using. The sole proprietor, it's kind of the easiest one, the default one that you are if you're a sole owner of a business and you just start running your business without going through any formal entity formation. A partnership is also kind of the most informal structure, but instead of for 1 person, it's for 2 people. When there's 2 people, this requires the business to file its own tax return and allocate the income among all of the partners that are involved in the business. The LLC can be a single owner or a multi-owner LLC, but in order to form an LLC, you have to go through a formal formation process with your state. And so that includes filing paperwork, articles of organization with your state, and getting registered officially as an LLC entity. If it's a single owner, no additional tax return is required. The taxes are just prepared and filed as part of your personal tax return, just like a sole proprietorship is. Corporation is kind of that next step that an LLC or a corporation can take to be taxed as a corporation, but still retain the pass-through features of an LLC. Okay, we still get the liability protection with the S-Corp, but there's a payroll requirement for you, typically as the owner. When you're getting paid by the S-Corp, you have to take a reasonable wage or a portion of your compensation through payroll. There's some real tax saving strategies involved here, and that's one of the areas that our tax professionals are really good at advising you on. So as you start making more money in your business and get down the road, feel free to consider that S-Corp election, and we can help you. The other important part of our service is that we can help our small business owners know how much taxes that they can expect in the future. and we want to minimize surprises when it comes to tax bills. We do that by helping you determine your quarterly estimates that you should pay. And those are due in the middle of April, June, September, and January of each year. So remember, our consulting services are unlimited. If you have questions anytime, please reach out to your bookkeeper or dedicated accountant, and this will help you make sure that you're using all the benefits and gaining all the benefits of Mazuma's service and staying organized throughout the year. Thank you very much. We'd love to hear from you. If you ever have feedback for us, please email us at support@mazumausa.com. Call us at 801-617-0660 or jump on our website at mazumausa.com.